This video will show you how to replace a carburetor on your Champion dual fuel remote start inverter. This video can be used for the following models. Always turn off your engine and let it completely cool before working on your unit. Ensure that the engine switch and fuel valve are in the off positions. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the access panel on the back side of the unit. Then remove the spark plug cap, and always leave it disconnected when working on your unit. Remove the battery cover and disconnect the black battery lead. Locate the fuel drain hose and loosen the drain screw on the bottom of the carburetor, and empty any fuel into an approved fuel container. Step 1. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the 3 screws on the top handle, and remove the handle. Step 2. Using a Phillips screwdriver and a 10mm socket, remove the 2 screws and 2 bolts on the battery side panel. Open the side panel like a door and locate the carbon canister. Detach the 2 rubber hoses from the carbon canister to fully remove the panel. Step 3. Locate the Molex connector and disconnect it from the control unit. Step 4. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the 3 screws on the other top handle and detach the handle. Step 5. Using a 10mm socket, remove the 4 bolts holding the top panel in place. Then remove the gas cap, rubber spillway, and fuel filter, and disconnect the fuel cap chain using a pair of pliers. Lift the top panel off the unit to access the fuel tank. Step 6. Locate the 4 fuel tank bolts and remove them using a 7mm socket. Then lift and reposition the fuel tank to give you full access to the carburetor. Step 7. Unclip the air filter cover and remove the air filter. Locate the 2 10mm bolts inside and remove them along with the metal gasket. Then, remove the 2 rubber hoses from the backside of the air filter housing and fully remove the air filter box. Step 8. Using a pair of pliers, loosen the clip and remove the rubber fuel line from the side of the carburetor. Step 9. Locate the retainer clip holding the LPG hose in place, and remove it with a 10mm socket. Then loosen the clamp with a Phillips screwdriver and carefully remove the LPG hose, using a pair of pliers if needed. Step 10. Make a mark on the choke cable wire using a permanent marker, and then with an 8mm wrench and a Phillips screwdriver, loosen the cable wire clamp. Then, locate the choke cable clamp screw and loosen it with a Phillips screwdriver to fully remove the choke cable wire. Step 11. Follow the fuel solenoid wire from the bottom of the carburetor and disconnect the 2 green wire connectors. Then slide the old carburetor off the studs. Step 12. Make sure to replace all gaskets and slide your new carburetor onto the studs. Then reattach the fuel solenoid wire connectors. Now reverse these steps to reassemble your unit with your new carburetor. Align the choke cable wire with the mark you made and tighten the cable wire clamp with a Phillips screwdriver and 8mm wrench. Then tighten the choke cable clamp screw. Replace the LPG hose and tighten the clamp, and reattach the retainer clip. Firmly reattach the fuel line and secure the clip with pliers. Reconnect the Molex connector. Replace the air filter box and tighten the 2 10mm nuts along with the metal gasket. Replace the air filter and close the air filter cover. Reinsert the 2 rubber hoses into the backside of the air filter housing and thread the smaller hose back towards the carbon canister. Reposition the fuel tank and replace all 4 7mm fuel tank bolts. Replace the top panel and secure with the 4 10mm bolts. Reattach the top handle and replace all parts of the fuel cap assembly. Reattach the 2 rubber hoses to the top of the carbon canister and close the side panel like a door. Then, attach the bolts and screws to secure the side panel. Reattach the black battery lead and close the battery cover. Lastly, reattach the top handle, firmly reattach the spark plug cap, and replace the rear access panel. Your carburetor replacement is complete. Always follow the safety guidelines in your operator's manual, and for more help guides, visit the Champion Help Center at help.championpowerequipment.com.